EGM Network.
Welcome to the Lori Davis Show, where it's all about the amazing lifestyle on our Treasure Coast. And here's your host and realtor for life, Lori Davis.
Hello, and welcome to the show. Show number 2 with me sitting down. You can't dance when's it the intro. You can't do anything. It's I don't know. I feel like I got a seatbelt on here. It's a little weird, Cindy.
It is. I know.
What has been the overall response? I love the room. I think it looks great.
Yeah.
I think the vibe feels really good. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I like the change. But what are other people saying?
Let me
artists?
get myself here on camera.
Artists. What do I call myself? An artist?
You know, you are. Every show is different, so every show has got its tweak and whatever, but there are a couple of people that stand, and you are right. The mojo is different.
Yeah, it is.
It's totally different, so we're working on it.
No, it's cool. And again, in the new room with me standing up next week, we can find out what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So we'll see. How you been? Everything good?
I'm
good.
Week? I am good.
You're busy too.
I am unbelievably busy. My babies live in Miami now. They moved 2 days ago, so they're down in this phenomenal campground, whatever, at the Seminole. I don't want to say reservation, but it's just gorgeous. I can't wait to get down there. It's beautiful.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, they have a huge backyard and everything, and he works now from 2 a.m. till 1 p.m.
Oh my gosh.
with armed guards.
What? Oh, because of the area he's working? Or?
Yes.
Okay, so is he in the penitentiary? What's he doing? Where is he working?
The overhead line, the electric. He's still with the electric people, but I guess they're working in some sketchy neighborhoods. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to get anything.
Power too.
Huh?
Sketchy people need power.
Oh
too.
yeah. I mean,
it's the way life is. So.
It might just be what the area is as far as dilapidated houses. Who knows?
I know.
I don't know.
But again, they have to have their power. So
yeah, they got their power.
And
so the babies are 2 hours away.
We have your great grandson-in-law.
Grandson-in-law, my great-grandsons with the third one on the way. Yeah, the third one on the way.
Oh, my God. Unbelievable.
So she's going to Naples this time instead of Miami. In between there. You know, it's on there, Alligator Alley, whatever.
Oh, so they really... so they're in the swamp, basically?
Yeah.
All right. I love that.
Closest gas station's 20 miles. I don't know.
Yeah. I bet they get a great price on that, though.
You should see the grounds. It's gorgeous.
I know.
I want to move in.
Take a pic next time you go down. Share it on the show. We'd love to see it.
I will.
Well, hi, it's Lori Davis, your realtor for life. Welcome to the show. We're so glad to have you here today. This is an annual show that we do. We actually pepper it in even before it gets started because we want people to know how it's that important on the Treasure Coast that we do this this fundraiser. It's this annual sock drive, and I believe it's 7 years in the making, and it's getting bigger and bigger, and it's now even called the Treasure Coast Sock Drive because our illustrious guest has just broadened. He's spread his wings. And he's got more people involved, but then now he's got more work than he can handle. No, anyway, but I know you're going to do a great job. Cindy, I do want to introduce Barry Shapiro right off the gate because we love having him on the show, talking about the things we like to talk about. So welcome, Barry Shapiro, to the show.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here once again.
Here we go. There you go. Yay. There you go.
My fans.
Yes, that's it. That's it. Well, we've got some things that we do. We always talk a little bit about what's going on around town. We were talking about the Master Class, which is what Riverside Theater currently is playing. And it's based on the legendary series of master classes given by the opera diva Marie Callas at Juilliard. Now, we have to say that none of us in the room have seen it. They did do a movie version of it. And those of us that have seen it or parts of it were not nonplussed. But that's okay because sometimes live theater can do things better than movies can.
I would think that in the theater it would be more impressive.
Correct. Yeah, and I mean, anytime somebody's singing live, to me, I feel that. It's like you being an artist. You feel art. I feel art. We had a conversation about people feeling your art and what they felt. And what they thought you felt when you painted it, which wasn't what you felt at all. So it's great. It's fantastic.
If you can follow that, yeah.
I know.
Good.
Well, somebody said that they saw a piece of Barry's art, and they said he painted it, and they said, oh, that's very angry. Why are you so angry? And he said, I'm not angry at all. Actually, I was quite joyful making that piece. But that's what she felt.
Right,
Yeah.
It's not what Barry
That's the
felt.
visceral reaction, and everybody's reaction is different.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Which is
Yeah.
why art is so magical. That's why.
Great.
That's why you do it.
Yes.
Because you can get a rise or not, or a visceral reaction out of somebody.
Actually,
Right.
no, that's not why I do it.
No,
I
you do it for you.
Yeah.
You do
I
it.
do it for me.
You do it for fun, for your.
I do it for my soul, my
Yeah.
spirit, whatever you
Mhm.
want to call that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it's like
My
music.
chi.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
That's why I do it.
You know, I've always dreamed of painting. That's the thing for me. Whenever I stop doing the real estate thing or slow down long enough to sit still
Mhm.
to be able to paint something,
Will that ever happen?
I
But
don't know. That's why I don't know if I ever really get to paint.
Yeah.
But I do see myself painting. Now, the scary part is what you paint that you just, I mean, I guess you just put it on the canvas, right? Or you draw it or whatever form of art that person is going to do. But I mean, can I just put it on and
Well, sure. I mean, look,
you teach art at a lot
I
of
do.
schools. I just want
do.
people to know that when he's not making art for you or for me or for his gallery, you actually are teaching all over town a lot of
I teach
classes.
at the Vero Beach Museum of Art
Okay.
right now 3 days a week.
Uh-huh.
And one of the courses that I teach is called Introduction to Painting, and it's a very academic baseline approach. So it starts with, tools and materials and goes on and on and on. And when you start with that approach, as opposed to just saying, okay, I want to paint, let me get some materials and I'll paint,
Mm-hmm.
you see things differently.
Okay.
And you start to see things from an artist's point of view.
Yeah.
And I've had people in those classes that have been painting for years and years and years. And then they come in and they go, well, why can't I do this or that? And then they take this course and their eyes open up. It's like, wow, no one ever explained that to me.
Right.
So, it just depends on your approach.
Right.
But I don't think anybody should paint for the result. The result's really not what it's about. The process is what it's about.
Yeah.
The doing it.
Right. Right. Which I maybe that's the class I need. Right.
Yeah.
The class over at Vero Beach at
Well, come on.
Museum of Art. I know, right? Yeah. A couple things that are some other things that are going on. There's going to be the Vero Beach Blues Festival is coming up.
Oh.
That's something they do at Indian River Fairgrounds. That's Saturday, February 15th. So it's not this weekend. It's going to be next weekend. 2 days of music festival, blues and blues rock music. They've got 10 bands on the stages. It's Saturday
Wow.
and Sunday. And they noted it was professional sound and lighting. Food and marketplace vendors, beer, full liquor bars. Bring your lawn chairs and blankets. No coolers or pets. General admission tickets are $20 Saturday and $15 on Sunday. So that sounds like something fun to do.
I love the blues.
I do like the blues too, and when it's done well, I mean, it's just a groove, right?
Yeah.
Especially if the weather's like it is now. You got your beach chair, you're sitting out, and it's beautiful. One of the things the girls are doing here at Evergreen Media, they're a part of the Downtown Friday. That happens on Main Street. And so I guess the end of February, they're doing the Roaring 20s.
Yes.
So 6 to 9 p.m. So they reminded me it was feathers, fedoras, flappers, and pearls. So dress up, come down, have a good time. That's going to be at the end of the month, downtown Main Street.
And they're doing it from the 20s because it's the 100th anniversary of the county, which was 1925.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's why
Cool. I like that.
what do you call it? The theme.
Cool.
Oh, that's great.
That was the theme.
I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. I love that. Now, we always thank Chef Scott Verricchio with Citrus Grill House for providing us with an adult beverage. Today it's an appletini. This came, I went over today and had lunch and picked up some gifts from some clients. And I said, Alex, let's make an interesting martini. And he said appletini. So here we are.
There you
It's
go.
delicious.
L'chaim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The color makes it look good too. It makes it taste better when the color
I
looks
know.
good. Yeah.
I know. Some apple, something floating in there.
Very spicy.
It is a
Got
little
like a cayenne flavor to it.
right. It is good. It's nice. Go see Citrus Grill House over at 1050 Easter Lily Lane. They are right there on the ocean, right at Humiston Park. Right. I mean, if you want to eat lunch or dinner on the ocean, there's no better place to go. You can sit outside. The weather's been beautiful. Today, the ocean was absolutely Pacific. It was calm and it was looks Caribbean blue. It was absolutely
Yeah, just
stunning.
like that picture.
Just like that pic. That's literally what it looked like today. It was really nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on over and see them. If it's not fresh, they're not serving it. Tell them Lori Davis sent you. Take good care of the staff over there. They work really hard and they're wonderful.
I love that place.
I do too. I really do too. So anyway, Barry Shapiro, you are our local artist, wonderful husband, all around cool guy. The Treasure Coast Sock Drive in its 7th year. Now it's now Treasure Coast.
Right.
Tell us, how did we get to that? You're expanding.
Well, over the last several years, we've gone and have expanded. You know, we have always delivered socks to places outside of Indian River County.
Mm-hmm.
But now we are collecting as far north as Melbourne and as far south as Port St. Lucie.
Nice.
So it just seemed like the logical next step.
Mm-hmm.
And so we brought in a new graphic design team because Stacy had to move on, and a wonderful company, and Angela Murray, and she and her husband have done some amazing stuff. We have a whole new look. We have a whole new, web page, Facebook page, and all of that. So we changed the name to more reflect the scope of where we are now.
Mm-hmm. And last year, it was something like 15,000.
To be precise, 15,008.
Okay. Well, that deserves this.
Yes,
now,
it
come
does.
on, seriously.
Okay.
Yeah. And
All right.
8.
And 8.
That's for the 8.
And 8.
Yeah.
And now you have charities that then you go and donate.
Right. So what we do is we collect the socks. Now we have over 60 boxes out in, as I said,
all over
the
3
place.
counties, right?
Yeah. And then what we do is we collect the socks. We have a website, and on that website, there's a link to an Amazon site for Treasure Coast Sock Drives where people can do it from their home and select socks to ship. And I get socks on my doorstep when I get home every night.
Do you really?
Oh, every night.
I love that.
And they can do it year round if they want. And then we have about 22 different charities that we work with. We collect, we sort. We figure out which charities need what, who needs more kids or whatever.
Of course.
And then we distribute. And they get the socks to the people that need them because they have the contacts. That's what they do best.
Right. Now, for people that don't know, why socks?
Well, maybe you've seen on television the Bombas commercial where they say socks are the #1 requested item in homeless shelters.
Mm-hmm.
And that's true.
It is
because when you're on your feet all day,
yes,
when you don't have a place to wash your clothes, socks become a disposable item.
Yeah,
and it's true. And when I started this, I did it because a friend of mine was running a charity and he wanted to do a coat drive, and I hadn't had a coat since I moved to Florida. But I found this fact out that it was needed, and it just boomed from there.
Right.
And so it's such a small thing. You think socks, no big deal. You're in Target. $8 buys you a dozen, sweat socks.
It does.
But it means a lot to people who need.
Absolutely. Now, so just for instance, because here I have a pack of socks. How many do we have here? 6? 5-pack. Just a pair of black socks. Now, this is $7.99 for this. This is $7.99 for this many socks. Like, you could give this to a homeless person, and this is a week or two, because I'm sure they wear them a couple days anyway.
Oh, yeah, more than that. They'll wear them all week. And, until they wear them out.
Right.
And, it's not just a homeless person.
Right.
It's people in need.
Oh, that's true.
We give socks to the Hibiscus Children's Center.
Mm-hmm.
We give socks to the Samaritan Center. We give socks to the Hope for Families Center.
Mm-hmm.
We give socks to different groups. There's a group down in Broward we send socks to, and it was great. Last year they got all of these socks and they sent us pictures. What they did was they made special gifts. They wrapped the socks up, put bows and things around them to deliver at a special event to people in need.
I love that.
They did.
Yeah.
So, it's not just the homeless.
Right.
There's a lot of people out there who can use a helping hand.
Absolutely. Now, tell me, there was this Techie Advance, this QR code, Amazon.
Yeah.
How's that work, and where would somebody find that?
Well, if you see the boxes around town, like if you go into Synovus Bank or Marine Bank and Trust or
Dale Sorensen Real Estate.
Dale Sorensen Real Estate, they have one in each of their locations. And on the poster on the box, there's a QR code.
Okay.
But also, all over town, we've been handing out business cards with the QR code on the back. The QR code takes you right to our website. And there you can learn more about us. You can find out who is supporting us, the businesses and organizations who have given us incredible support, and where the locations are.
Now, what is the website that they can go to? Because from there you can click Amazon, right?
Yes, you can.
Right on there. So
real simple, treasurecoastsockdrive.com.
I love that.
Real easy.
That is so good.
Yeah.
I love that because you were trying to get to something that simple. I remember years back it wasn't as easy. Couldn't get the simple website that we needed. Now, you always set yourself a goal. And this year the goal is?
20,000.
20,000. Cindy, we had 15,008 socks.
15,008.
15,008.
So how many do we need? We need 4,092.
4,092.
Is that right?
That's all we need.
My math teacher would be happy.
Look at you.
Oh, my
little math whiz over there. Look at you. Look at you. All right. And we need socks for all ages.
All ages.
Men and women.
Get toddlers,
everything.
Kids, men and women, boys. A lot of boys at, a couple of years ago, Hibiscus said, can you give us some adult socks for men? And I said, geez, I didn't know you had men. And they said, no, it's for the teenagers. They got big feet.
Oh, yeah.
Trust me, I had a teenager. He had big feet.
They got big feet.
They were grown-up sizes.
Oh, yeah.
They do.
Absolutely.
And some McNuggets.
Yeah. So, we take everything, my all-time favorite pair of socks that we've ever had in the 7 years we've been doing this were the Marilyn Monroe socks.
Oh,
wow.
They were the best. But
were they hard to give up? How do you even know who to give the Marilyn Monroe ones to?
Yeah.
It's just a bonus gift in somebody's box,
there you
right?
Go. Of course, last year we had the Seinfeld socks.
Oh,
those were good.
Those are good.
And the what do they call it? Festivus for the Rest of Us socks.
Yeah.
Those were great.
Those are good.
But we get it from all over. So many wonderful people donate. Businesses donate.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
That's great.
That's great. Well, listen, we pay for this with a commercial, guys. We need to take a couple minutes for commercials. We'll come back, and I've got a challenge for you, and we're going to see what we can do with this challenge. We'll be right back. See you in a minute.
Winner of the Tony Award for Best Play, Masterclass, takes you into the world of opera legend Maria Callas. Hear her life-altering lessons as she teaches, inspires, and challenges her students. Based on real-life classes Callas delivered at Juilliard, this is a glimpse into the soul of one of the 20th century's most celebrated artists. Her voice, her artistry, her legacy. Masterclass is now playing on the beautiful Waxlack stage at the Riverside Theater. Tickets available now at the box office or online.
Create your island paradise at Sunshine Furniture during our winter sale event. Save 50% on all Tommy Bahama and Lexington, including the newest collection, Key Biscayne. Living room, dining room, occasional chairs, office, and media furniture with sophisticated design and a mix of coastal and Caribbean style. All Tommy Bahama and Lexington offer everything you need for your Florida living. We have the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture from Four Seasons, Capri, Universal, Riverside, Hooker, Seawinds, Barcalounger, Best, and lots more. At Sunshine Furniture, we're the outdoor furniture experts specializing in patio sets that withstand the Florida elements, and we have a gallery of Berlin Garden and Bollywood. Come in now for the best prices of the year. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in Vero Beach. Don't miss the 50% off winter sale on Tommy Bahama and Lexington going on now. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com and visit our outlet store directly across the street.
Hey, you! Host your very own show every week at Evergreen Media Network in Vero Beach. Go live to YouTube and Facebook with up to 4 people and your very own producer. Be heard on more than 15 podcast platforms and local radio. All you have to do is show up and talk. Your guests can join from anywhere in the world. It's easy to get started with the largest podcast studio on the Treasure Coast. Contact Evergreen Media to tour the studio.
boom, 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 ba-dum. Hey, we're back with Barry Shapiro and the Treasure Coast Sock Drive. Okay, so this is my challenge. And if you know me and you watch this show, then you're going to see it on social media, Instagram and Facebook. What I'm going to do is called the 10-pair pledge, just like the Ice Bucket Challenge. Remember, everybody used to do that? I remember doing it with my friend Rebecca Emmons. Of course, I'm going to send it to her. Okay, so this is what you do, is you get 10 pairs of socks. And then you challenge your friend, and I say, here are my 10 pairs of socks. These are for the Vero Beach Sock Drive, the Treasure Coast Sock Drive. And I challenge Rebecca Emmons to do the Sock Drive Challenge. And then she goes and she tapes it. She gets 10, and she challenges somebody. And you can challenge 2 people. I might do 2 in mine. But we got Barry who's going to do it. Cindy's going to do it. We're all going to do it. And it's just going to be see if we can generate a little momentum, a little extra excitement for the Sock Drive. I wonder how we could figure out how they knew which ones they were.
Well, unfortunately, Amazon changed something. They used to always, what you would get the socks, you get the name of the person who sent them. There'd be a QR code, and I would click on it, and I could actually respond with a thank you note.
Oh.
They eliminated that this year. So I'm getting socks from people and not able to
say
make a
thank
personal
you.
thank you, which really bothers me.
I know it does. I know you.
But
that would, yeah.
Everybody, you know.
Well, we'll Barry saying thank you. Because if he can't get back to you, take this overall thank you from Barry and the Treasure Coast Sock Drive. All right, there's a couple more things coming up before, here in February.
Yeah,
exciting
February,
items.
This week, we have 2 big events happening. So on Thursday morning, we have our annual Coffee, Cups, and Socks at Coffee House 1420, downtown Vero Beach, corner of 14th Avenue and 20th Street.
And 20th.
Come in between 8 and 10, bring a new package of socks, and one of Vero Beach's finest will pour you a free cup of coffee.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's
It's
so
great.
cool. How many guys do you get in there that morning?
Cops?
Yeah.
Oh, they all come. They all love it. They all want the free coffee. Chief is
Are they
in there.
working or are they off duty?
They're off duty.
Okay.
But they're coming in. Chief Curry is there.
Yeah.
The whole gang.
Okay.
He's a hoot.
All right.
Officer Marty, and they come in and they're
I love
wonderful.
them.
They're wonderful.
Yeah.
And I know they're looking forward to it because I ran into one of them today. So I'll be here.
That's great. Place is full of cops. Nobody else can get in.
That's right.
Yeah.
They want free coffee. No coffee for you.
No coffee for you. And then our big event, which is Saturday night at Walking Tree Brewery. It's our annual Sock Hop.
That's it. And it's on the 8th, guys. So this play. Oh, wait. Cindy, we play at 5:30 on Saturdays.
Correct.
So you can
5:30 to
still
6.
come to the Sock Hop
Yeah.
tonight if you're listening on the radio.
Yeah.
It starts at.
We'll be there setting up at 6, and then the dancing and our segment will start at around 8. There's a band, a great band. We have a dance instructor, dance competition. You can win free beer for a year.
No
Free
way.
beer.
Free beer for a year.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is at Walking Tree Brewery.
Walking Tree up by the airport.
Out by the airport. Those guys are great. And
Yeah,
they
they
do
are.
a lot
They
for the
are.
community.
Yeah,
they do. Oh, yeah.
They really do.
Mike
They
and Brooke,
never. They
they're awesome.
are amazing. So the Sock Hop. So you're going to roll up. Do you have to pay to come to the Sock Hop?
No, you got to just bring a pair of socks and
Really?
get free beer. Get a free beer
I love that.
and come and dance.
That is great. Now tell us, it was very well received last year. You guys had a blast.
Oh yeah, and the year before, which was the first year, and we've got
Don't you have dancers and people?
We have dancers. Tamara Darris and her pinup girls will be there.
Yes.
And the band is fantastic. Professor Penny Whistle, I forgot his name.
Yeah.
They're terrific. And Mia, who is a professional dance instructor with the Riverside Theater, and she will be there leading us on.
That's great. That is awesome. Well, listen, Barry Shapiro, you have to go to treasurecoastsockdrive.com. If you are listening to the radio today on Saturday, you need to go to the Sock Hop. Just go over to grab a pair of socks, go over to the Walking Tree Brewery, and go to the Sock Hop. Listen to some music, have some fun, donate, and maybe win beer for the year.
Not for life.
Not for life. Who can have beer for life?
Right.
Anyway, and I'm going to do the socks. Don't forget the 10-pair pledge. So if you're watching my show, you can start off by doing a 10-pair pledge. Let me know that you did it.
Yeah.
Because I'll report to Barry that we started it. And maybe you can tag. Can you tag the Sock Drive, or should we tag Barry Shapiro?
You can tag Treasure Coast Sock Drive.
Treasure Coast Sock Drive, and then they'll have them in
That'd be
there. So
awesome.
that could be fun. Let's see what we can do. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate your time.
Thank you guys,
Cindy,
as
thank you
always.
always for being on
Oh,
the
my
board,
pleasure.
doing a great job for us. You guys be safe out there. Be safe. Remember socks. That's what it's about this week. Have a good one. We'll see you here next week. Have a great day. Bye, guys.